Okay, here are some changes I would like for you to make to your options settings in Inventor. You can do these at home on your computer. You can do them in the lab. And as long as you're working on the same workstation in the lab, you'll have these settings made. If you move to a different workstation, then the default settings will come back on. What we do is we go up to the big eye and go down to Options. And I'm going to start on the General tab here. Under Startup Action, either one of these is fine. The Show My Home on Startup gives you this, display with all your recent files and things like that. It doesn't matter. You can go Show My Home, or you can do Startup Action and just get the File Open dialog, and that would be fine. You can change the username, because the default is whatever your logon is, which would be your student 900 number. You can change that here to be your name or your initials, and that would be fine for that. On the Save tab, check Save Reminder Time and set something that you can live with. I recommend, 30 minutes is fine. I wouldn't go longer than that, okay, because you do want to save your files. The File tab is just the location where all the stuff that Inventor needs to work is located. You can just leave those as the defaults. Colors, you can change your colors here for your background and your object. I like the solid white background. It's presentation one color, because when I do screen recordings or projected on the overhead projector, the solid white background seems to work better. But you can make whatever changes you would like to make to that would be fine. On display, down here in 3D navigation, zoom behavior, check reverse direction. So that's turned on. That will make your mouse wheel work like it works in AutoCAD. Okay, and I find that to be a lot less confusing. Okay, and that's the big one on this page. You can change these however you like, but definitely check these two here. Hardware, performance is the best thing. That makes things work quicker. Prompts, you can just leave that as the defaults. Drawings, change your default drawing file type to an Inventor drawing IDW file. Okay, that's the big one here. I prefer to use the IDW file as opposed to an AutoCAD DWG. I much prefer the IDW files. That's everything on that one. The notebook, we don't use that in this class. In the advanced 3D modeling class, we use it a little bit, but for the most part we don't use that here. Sketch tab. Display, definitely axes. Grid lines, that's kind of up to you if you like working with grid lines or not. That's kind of up to you. Snap to grid, I usually do not like that, because most of the things that we draw don't fit to the grid. Okay, but auto project edges, yes. You can turn both of those on. That would be fine. I don't have that one on. It's no big deal. Okay. Part. I like this here. No new sketch on a part creation, because just because you're starting a new part, you don't know what plane you're going to start it on. So you don't always start on the same plane. So check that one. Everything else there is fine. iFeature. That's just file directories again. The assembly tab, the big one here is place and ground first component at origin. Turn that on. So when you create an assembly, the first part that you place in it sets the origin and it grounds that first part. That will make your life a lot easier in creating assemblies and the drawings that go with them. That's good on that. Content Center, you can leave that as the default as it installs it. and all that's good. And so you would click OK. I'm going to cancel because I'm not making any changes, but you would click OK. And now you've got your options set up to make things work a lot easier for you in Inventor.